मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः।
अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
एवं सततयुक्ता ये
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः
तेषां के योगवित्तमाः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः।
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
सर्वभूतहिते रताः
सर्वभूतहिते रताः।
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
अनन्येनैव योगेन
अनन्येनैव योगेन
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
मृत्युसंसार
उपासते
मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
नित्ययुक्ता उपासते
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम्
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामम्
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव
सर्वभूतहिते रताः
सर्वभूतहिते रताः
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम्
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
देहवद्भिरवाप्यते
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः
अनन्येनैव योगेन
अनन्येनैव योगेन
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
मां ध्यायन्त उपासते
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
मृत्युसंसारसागरात्
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय
मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय
निवसिष्यसि मय्येव
निवसिष्यसि मय्येव
अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः
अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं
न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्
अभ्यासयोगेन ततो
अभ्यासयोगेन ततो
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि
मत्कर्म परमो भव
मत्कर्म परमो भव
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
मदर्थमपि कर्माणि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि
कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः
कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्
सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन्
ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्
ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच्
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात्
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते
ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्
ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्
त्यागाच्छान्तिरनन्तरम्
त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां
मैत्रः करुण एव च
मैत्रः करुण एव च
निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः
निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः
समदुःख सुखक्षमी
समदुःख सुखक्षमी
सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी
सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी
यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः
यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः
मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्
मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको
लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः
लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः
हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्
हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो
यः स च मे प्रियः
यः स च मे प्रियः
अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष
अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष
उदासीनो गतव्यथः
उदासीनो गतव्यथः
सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी
सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी
यो
Jai Shri Krishna, Bhaiya. Jai Shri Krishna to everyone.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Am I audible, Bhaiya?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Shall we start with the prayer and then?
Oh,
Yeah. Sure. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं जय श्री कृष्ण to all of you. You all are welcome to the revision of first chapter, first and second chapter, that is 12th and 15th chapter. You are going to appear for Jijnasu exam. All the best to you. You must have prepared very well. So let's have revision for chapter 12 first, and then immediately we'll be having revision for chapter 15 also. Okay, so be concentrated. Please concentrate. Yes, Bhaiya, shall we start? Sure, let's start. ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः. Shri Paramatmane, para with the complete pronunciation. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. Shrimad Mad, the has to become over here. Most of the times in a hurry we tend to say Shrimad Bhagavad. Okay, and then G also is recited half. Okay, so just be little alert over here. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Athadvadashodhyayaha. Athadvadasho, has got little stress on it. Aghat on the for partial the. Athadvadashodhyayaha. Okay. Arjuna Uvacha. Over here, Arjuna. No is with a complete pronunciation. It should not be Arjun Uvach. No, no is complete. Cha is also with a complete pronunciation. So, Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna Uvacha. Evam Satata Yukta Ye Bhakta Swam Paryupasate. ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. 5 things we have to keep in mind. First is the long pronounced letter. Second thing, the short pronounced letter. Third thing, the aghat. Fourth thing, the visarga sound, right? And the joint letter, right? And the anunasics that are given in the bracket, right? So anunasics and the visarga sounds, right? So these 5 things, if you remember and accordingly, if you recite the shloka, if you by heart the shlokas, then no way you are going to go wrong by reciting. Okay, so let's see. Evam satata, satata, it is not satat, satata, complete pronunciation of sa. Evam, wherever in the entire Bhagavad Gita, wherever this letter A comes, we have to prolong it. Okay. Evam satata yukta ye. Yukta ye. Now these aghat signs are shown where the short pronounced letters are there. Basically, where the following letter is a joint letter. But when the letter is short pronounced and it is followed by the joint letter, then the aghat becomes very much prominent. It's a clear aghat, right? But if the letter is with a long pronunciation, then aghat becomes little softer, right? So we have to concentrate on the short pronounced letters followed by the joint letters. So that aghat we should not miss. Okay, so evam satata yukta ye. Evam satata yukta ye. Ye, with A. Usually it is recited as A. No, but it is ya with A. Ya has to be heard clearly. Bhakta swam paryupasate. Bhakta, aghat on bha for partial ka. Stwa, partial sa is there, partial ta, and va with a long pronunciation. So, bhakta swam Paryu, that rafar is referred as partial ra, which will come with pa. Paryupasate. Ye chapyakshara, again over here, ya with a, long pronunciation. Ye chapyakshara mauvyaktan, mauvyaktan, tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Usually, normally in a hurry, it is said vittamaha, but then vittamaha, we will have natural agar because it is followed by two similar consonants, isn't it? So, vittamaha, though the sign is not shown over there because V has got natural agar on it, right? So, tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Now, towards the when the visarga comes toward the end of the line, the letter has to be pronounced first as it is, and then the visarga sound has to be given. Now, in a hurry, we may tend to say vittamaha, vittamaha, right? But then ma is a long pronounced letter, so ma has to prolong it first, and then we have to give the visarga sound. Okay, so see, tesham ke yoga vittamaha, evam satata yukta ye भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट श्लोक भैया. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. As Bhagavan Uvacha, we cannot say, grammatically it is not correct. So whatever is given here, so the same we are going to pronounce. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Both the Vas we have to pronounce Nu with a short U vowel sound. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Maya Veshyamano Yeman नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. Maya, Maya, the ya, there is double ya is there, right? So there will be natural aghat on ma. Maya, Maya, Veshya, Veshya, right? So in a hurry, we may tend to say Vesha, but that ya should not be missed. Veshya mano ye man, man, wherever a sound that we have to prolong. Man, nityayukta upasate, nityayukta upasate. Aghat on me for partial ta, ya should not be missed. Aghat on you for partial ka. Okay, nityayukta upasate. Shraddhaya, it is not Shraddhya, it is Shraddhaya, all three separate letters. Shraddhaya parayopetas, parayopetas, para with the complete pronunciation. Ta we have to prolong, and then the visarga sound should be given as partial sa. Parayopetas. Te me, again long pronunciation, yuktatama mataha, yuktatama, yuktatama mataha. It should not be mataha. It is mata, ta long, and then the visarga sound ha. Mataha. Okay, sure. Next. So we'll take. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् ये त्वक्षर, see agat sign is shown on twa. So twaksharam, Twaksharam, Rama with the complete pronunciation. It is not Twaksharam. It is Twaksharam, Ksharam. Okay. Nirdeshyam, Nirdeshyam. Again, Shya, Shya with Ya. Ya should not be missed. Shya, with a complete pronunciation. Okay. Ye tvaksharam nirdeshyam avyaktam. Avyaktam. It should not be avyaktam. It is aghat is shown on letter because it is followed by joint letter. So avyaktam paryupasate. Sarvatra gama. Again over here it is not gum, it is gama. Sarvatra gama chintyancha. Chintyancha. Na half, the half, ya complete, and the anunasik is nya. Cha cha ja cha nya. Right? So that little nasal sound we have to have over here. Sarvatra gama chintyancha. Kutastha. See, kuka is which long oo vowel sound, right? So we have to prolong it. Kutastha. Kutastha. It is sa half and tha with the complete pronunciation. It is th. Tha. Kutastha dhruvam. Okay. So next Sharan. Next Lopiya. Sanniyamyendriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataha. Sanniyamye. Again over here. Sanni. Sanni. Okay. Yam ye. That ma half and ya complete should be heard clearly. Sanniyamyetriyagramam. Myendriyagramam. Aghat on ya for partial ga. Yagramam. Gramam. Sarvatra samabuddhayaha. Buddhayaha. Both the pronunciations are correct. Yaha or yaha, both are correct. Te prapnuvanti. Now inside pa there is partial na. Okay. So it is not partial, complete na. That slanting line is not for ra, it is na, n. Okay. Te prapnuvanti mameva. Ma, me, both we have to prolong, and the last letter wa with a short pronunciation. Te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataha. Bhutahite. Bhutahite rataha. Again over here, ta we have to prolong, and then the visarga sound ha. Okay, sure. Next Lopiya. Kleshodhikatarastesham avyaktasaktachetasam. Avyakta hi gatir dukkhan dehavadbhiravapyate. Klesho, both are with a long pronunciation. Dhikataras. Dhikataras. All these letters are with the complete pronunciation. Okay, and one after the other. There should not be any pause, right? Dhikataraste sham. Sha with the murdhanya sha. Shatkon wala sha it is. It's just have to roll our tongue and we have to recite it. Like the whistle of the pressure cooker. Sha. Sha. That way we have to pronounce it. Okay. Klesho. This sha is called as talavya sha, which in other words, in simple words, we say shahad wala sha. Okay. So kleshodhikatarastesham avyakta saktachetasam. Don't miss this aghat. Aghat on a, aghat on ya, and aghat on sa. So avyakta saktachetasam. Avyakta hi gatir dukkhan. Avyakta. Ta we have to prolong. Higatir dukkhan. Higatir dukkhan. Dukkha. How do we say in normal way, by normal speech? Same way we have to recite over here. Dukkha. Okay. Avyakta higatir dukkhan. Gatir dukkhan. Deha vadbhira. Vadbhira. See aghat on va for partial the. Dehavadbhira vapyate. Vapyate. Half pa and here complete. Te with a long pronunciation. Okay. Sure. Didi, please raise your voice. It is full, bhaiya. Okay. Chalo. Ye tu sarvani karmani. Now is it okay, bhaiya?
थोड़ा सा कम ही आ रहा है दीदी.
Kam aa raha hai?
हाँ हाँ.
Okay, I'll come little bit now. Ye tu sarvani karmani. Sarvani. Sarvani. Va we have to prolong ni with a short pronunciation. Karmani. Again, ma long ni short. Ye tu sarvani karmani. ठीक है. मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः. Mayi. In a hurry, we may tend to say mai over here, but it is not e. It is ya with e. Okay, short e vowel sound. Mayi sanyasya matparaha. Mayi sanyasya matparaha. Ananye naiva yogena. Ananye nye. Okay, it should not be ananye. It is Ananye naiva, na with two matras. So naiva, long pronunciation. Ananye naiva yogena mandhyayanta upasate. Man, it should not be man. Man, ma long and then anunasik na. Mandhyayanta upasate. ठीक है? चलो. 7th श्लोक में. Now is it okay? My voice is okay now?
What? I don't know why it is low.
At
Are
my
you getting
side,
my voice clear? Your voice is clear, ma'am. Only thing is that it is volume is low.
Low, but then at my side it is full volume. I don't know
I also made it full by default.
what is.
Okay, continue.
Okay, we continue. It's clear. Okay, ठीक है. Thank you so much. So, तेषामहं समुद्धरता मृत्यु संसार सागरात्. Thank you so much. भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्. तेषामहं again मूर्धन्य sh. Try to recite this sh. Okay. तेषामहं समुद्धरता. Samudharta. See, mu has got aghat, so don't miss that aghat. Samudharta. Mrityu samsara. Now over here, most of the time sansara is being recited. So it is not sansara, it is samsara. Okay. Mrityu samsara sagarat. Rat. Ra long and last letter ta is halanta. Okay. Bhavami na chirat partha. Simple charan it is. Maya veshita chetasam. These two letters in between, she and ta, they both are with a short pronunciation, complete pronunciation, right? So, Maya veshita, ve if you prolong, shita we can easily pronounce. Maya veshita chetasam. Okay? Next group. Okay? Mayeva, yeva. Wherever a comes, we have to prolong it. Okay? Blindly we have to prolong it. Mayeva mana. Manne, mana. Okay? Mayeva mana adhat swa. Adhat swa. Adhat swa. The will have natural aghat. So, ta we have to pronounce first and then swa. Okay? Adhat swa. Mayi buddhiniveshaya. Mayi, okay? Mayi buddhiniveshaya. Nivasishyasi mayeva. Now over here, see, sa and sha. These two slightly similar sounds are together, right? So, but then our tongue, we have to make ready to pronounce these two different letters with two different sounds. Okay? Si, shia. Si, shia, si. Okay? Si, shia, si. Okay? निवसिष्यसि निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः. At, both the letters are with the complete pronunciation. See over here, oo. Oo is with a long pronunciation. It is long oo vowel sound, isn't it? So, at urdhvan na saushayaha. It is not saishayaha. It is sound, that word anunasik we have to insert in between. Sound, saushayaha. Normally, how do we say saushay? We say, no? So the same pronunciation we have to take over here. So, अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट लो. अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय. अथ चित्तं, चित्त, chitta word we know, right? So the same pronunciation over here. Atha chittam samadhatun. We have to be little alert with the anunasik that are used in the bracket. Okay. Na shaknoshi, na shaknoshi, shaknoshi. Aghat on sh for partial ka. No, we have to prolong, and sh again over there. Murdanya sh shatpon wala sh with short e vowel sound. So na shaknoshi mayis Thiram, thiram, ye has got aghat. So give that aghat. Give little stress on ye for a partial sa. Thiram, abhyasa yoge natato, natato. If you say yoge natato, na will get prolonged, right? So whenever the word ends with short vowel sound, short pronounced letter, we should not take any pause over there, right? We may, otherwise we may tend to prolong it, right? Which may go wrong, right? So, abhyasa yoge natato, natato, mamichhaptun, mamich. Ma we have to prolong, aghat on mi for partial cha. Mich, chhaptun. Cha is only not cha, it is the joint letter that we have to pronounce. That cha we have to prolong a little. So, mamichhaptun, mamichhaptun, chhaptun. Okay, that pa also should be heard. Mamichhaptun dhananjaya. That ya sound, little nasal sound you have to. Okay, mamichhaptun dhananjaya. ठीक है. अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि अभ्यासेऽप्य सेप्य समर्थोऽसि. Tho long C with a short pronunciation. Matkarma paramo bhava. Matkarmo sorry. Matkarma paramo bhava. Matkar aghat on ma for partial ta. Karma and then paramo. Para with a complete pronunciation. It should not be parmo. That ra should not be half. When we say parmo, ra becomes half. Here ra is with a complete pronunciation. So it should be paramo, separate letters. Okay. Matkarma paramo bhava. Bhava. Both the letters are with a complete pronunciation. It is not bhav. It is bhava. Okay. मदर्थमपि कर्माणि मदर्थमपि मदर्थमपि मपि. You have to take that letter very quickly. It should not be madarthamapi kar. No, p should not be prolonged. P with a short pronunciation. So to keep that p short, we have to take next letter k immediately. So madarthamapi karmani, mapi karmani. Kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Kurvan siddhima. It is not siddhim. Ma is complete. So siddhimavapsyasi. Kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. Mavapsyasi. Mavapsyasi. ठीक है. चलो नेक्स्ट लो. अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि अथैत अथैत थै long the complete अथैतदप्य आघात on the for partial pa ya complete shaktosi आघात on sh for partial ka to we have to prolong c with the short pronunciation अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः कर्तुं मद्योग it should not be madyoga that joint letter we should not separate right it has to be pronounced as a joint letter okay so कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः ठीक है सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन् now in Sanskrit language we don't pronounce fa as fa it should be pronounced as pha by touching both our lips okay by closing both our lips you can say सर्वकर्मफलत्यागन् ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् tatah over here only the exhalation so that visarga sound should be heard like kha okay tatah kuru yatatmavan tatah kuru yata now kuru should remain short right so immediately we have to take the next letter as ya okay tatah kuru yatatmavan ठीक है next लो श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच् श्रेयो both the letters are with the long pronunciation hidnyana shreyo hidnyana now over here this nya letter region wise the pronunciation changes right it can be pronounced as nya it can be pronounced as gya it can be pronounced as jnya right but the perfect pronunciation is jnya the Sanskrit pronunciation is jnya but then if we are used to this pronunciation nya or gya so we can use that they are allowed okay so hidnyana now this aghat sound will depend upon our pronunciation of nya right so श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच् namabhyasaj both the letters nam are with the complete pronunciation and last letter ja is halanta shreyo hi jnanamabhyasaj next children jnanadhyanau vishishyate jnanadhyanau dhyanau vishishyate wow wow right my voice is not coming properly Bhaiya what is to be done
नहीं वॉइस तो क्लियर है मैडम आपको सब सुनाई भी देता है देयर इज नो इशू एज सच
should I continue then no? Or should I leave and join again
नो नो नॉट नेसेसरी
okay ठीक है चलो we'll continue ज्ञानाध्यानौ vishishyate now see again over here two shas have come together right different shas right so we have to be little alert over here ज्ञानाध्यानौ vishishyate ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस् ध्यानात् dhyana both the letters are with the long pronunciation ध्यानात् कर्म फलत्यागस् ध्यानात् कर्म फलत्यागस् त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम् त्यागात् shantira see the first three letters we have to prolong and then ntira okay that na will come towards the end of cha so tyagat shantiranantaram tiranantaram ठीक है next look please अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां Ayo. Ha. Adveshta, Adveshta. Aghat on a for partial. The and dve we have to prolong. See over here, aghat is shown, right? Because dve is followed by joint letter. But here for long pronounced letter, aghat becomes softer. So we have to concentrate on long pronunciation because that aghat we cannot hear, right? So it is adveshta. While pronouncing dve, that partial sh goes towards the end of that dve pronunciation. So the aghat becomes softer and we cannot hear it. So the preference is to be given for the long pronunciation. Okay. So adveshta sarva bhutanam maitrah karuna evacha maitrah Maitra, only the exhalation for the kh sound. We are not going to pronounce kh, maitrak. No, kh we are not going to pronounce. So wherever in the bracket the visarga sound is kh or f, we just have to exhale so that the pronunciation will be kh or f as per the requirement. Okay, so here we want kh. So maitra, maitra, karuna evacha, karuna vacha, a we have to prolong. Karuna, na complete. Karuna vacha. Make sure, right? Nirmamo nirahankaras. Nirmamo nirahankaras. Hung, that g sound, see, nasal sound a little. Nirahankaras. Samadukha sukha Shami. Sama, complete pronunciation. Dukkha, as we normally pronounce, Dukkha, and Sukha. Now, whenever the Visarga is followed by letter Ksha, Kshatriya wala Ksha, it is the pronunciation of Visarga should be like Ha. So we should not pronounce it prominently like Sukha, Shami. No, that Ha should be heard only through the exhalation. So how it will be? Samadukha sukha sukha kshami. Okay? Next Rupiya. Santushta satatan yogi yatatma dridha nishchayaha mayyarpita mano buddhir yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Santushtas, the visarga sound partial sa. Santushta sa also has got aghat, tu also has got aghat. So right, they are prominent aghat. So they are very clear. So we have to take those. Santushta satatai, satatai, tai. That visarga sound is here. Nasal sound a little. Satatai yogi. Santushta satatai yogi. Yatatma dridha nishchayaha. Yatatma, tatma, both we have to prolong. Dridha, dridha, how do we say kr, gr, sr, right? So like that we have to pronounce this dr. It should not be dru, it should not be dri. It is in between. Dr. We don't have to open our mouth also to pronounce dr, right? So it is dridha nishchayaha. While reciting dru, we have to make a out of our mouth, right? While reciting dri, we have to split, like what do you say? Spread our lips, right? But then for reciting dru, we don't even have to open our mouth, right? So it is yatatma dridha, dridha nishchayaha, nishchayaha. Joint letter should be heard as a joint letter. Nishchay, it should not be nishchayaha. No, we should not separate sh and ch. It should be heard like one sound as sh, sh. Okay. Dridha nishchayaha. Next one. Mayyarpita, mayyarpita, mayya. Right? Ma will have natural aghat for year. So mayyarpita mano buddhir. Visarga sound is partial ra. Buddhir yo madbhaktas. Yo madbhaktas. Yo we have to prolong. Aghat on ma for partial the. Aghat on bha for partial ka. Madbhaktas. Okay. Yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Now over here, two sas are there. Actually, 1.5. Visarga sound, partial sa, half sa, and followed by complete sa. Both the sas should be heard clearly. So, yo mad bhaktas same priyaha, same priyaha. Okay, next look here. यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः यस्मान्नो मान्नो, that both the nerves should be heard over here. It should not be yasmano dvijate. No. Yasmano mano. Okay. So ma has got natural aghat for partial na. So it will come towards the end of ma because ma is a long pronounced letter, right? So yasmano dvijate. Dvijate loko. लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर् okay, हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर् Dve both the letters are with the long pronunciation. Dve gair, it should not be gair. It is gai and then partial ra. Okay. Mukto yes sacha me priyaha. Again over here. Mukto, to we have to prolong. Aghat on move for partial ka. Mukto yes sacha me priyaha. Sacha me प्रियहा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट लो. अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. अनपेक्षः क्षत्रिय वाला क्ष. Pe we have to prolong kshatriya ksha and then visarga sound shahad wala sha. Okay. Anapekshash shuchirdaksha udasino dasino. All letters are with the long pronunciation. Udasino gatavyatha sarvarambha rambha aghatandra for partial ma rambha parityagi yo madbhaktas same priyaha. The same charan that is repeated, which we have already learned in the previous shloka. Okay, so next, let's go to the next shloka. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः. Okay, यो न हृष्यति, r as we say in hriday. Okay, that r we have to use over here. Hrishyati. Okay, aghat on r for partial sh. षटकोण वाला sh and sh t both with the short pronunciation. Nadveshti aghat on na for partial the. Nadveshti yo na hrishyati nadveshti na shochati na kankshati. Sho we have to prolong so that chatina these three letters we can take together. Na shochati na kankshati. ठीक है. शुभाशुभपरित्यागी. This is simple charan. Bhaktimaanyah स मे प्रियः. Bhaktimaanyah स मे प्रियः. Manyah, see again, partial sa has come and complete sa also, right? So both these sa should be heard clearly, right? भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट लोग भैया. समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः. समः, see the visarga sound partial sha, we have to use that. Samashatrau, shatrau, au sound. It should not be shatra. It is shatrau cha mitre cha तथा मानापमानयोः. Yo we have to prolong, and then the visarga sound ho we have to take quickly. Okay. Manapamanayoः. Shitoshna, shito, both are with the long pronunciation, and shna, sh with ana, banvalana it is. So shitoshna sukha dukkeshu, shitoshna sukha dukkeshu, shu with a short u vowel sound, so we have to stop immediately over here. Should not prolong. Dukkeshu, no. Dukkeshu, ठीक है. समसंग विवर्जितः. समसंग, संग, nasal sound for g. संग विवर्जितः. Okay, next one. तुल्य निन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्थिरमतिर् भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः. तुल्य निंदा, tulya, aghat on tu for partial la, you should be heard clearly. Ninda, again aghat on ni for partial na, da we have to prolong. Stutir, stutir, t will have partial ra sound because mau has got rafar, isn't it? So partial ra sound will come with t. Stutir mauni, both letters with the long pronunciation. So tulya ninda stutir mauni. Next children, santushto, sa and tu, both the letters have aghat for na and sh respectively. So santushto yena, yena, it should not be ena, it is ya with a, it is yena kenachit aniketathiramatir, aniketathiramatir. See, the visarga sounds are always partial sounds, right? So we have to take them quickly. Okay. Aniketathiramatir bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Bhaktiman me, man me, it should not be man me, it is ma long, then towards the end partial na, me long and then priyo. Okay. Bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Okay. Next Sharon. Next shloka. Yeah. Last shloka of this chapter. Ye tu dharmyamrutamidai yatoktam paryupasate shaddadhana mat parama bhaktastetiva me priyaha. Ye tu, ye we have to prolong, it is ye with a. Ye tu, right? It's quite okay. Okay. Ye tu dharmya, it is dharmya, the partial ra sound will come first and then the joint letter ma with ya. Okay. Ye tu, now this tu we have to very sure that it has to remain raswa with a short pronunciation. So immediately we have to pronounce the. So ye tu dharmya mrutamidai, mrutamidai, that ya nasal sound. Ye tu dharmya mrutamidai yathoktam, tho we have to prolong. Yathoktam paryupasate, pasate Shraddhana. Now over here there are two das, right? One the will go with shra. Next the is complete and then dhana. Shraddha dhana. Shraddha dhana. What it? Shraddha dhana mat parama. Aghat on ma for partial ta. Mat parama. Bhaktaste me priyaha. Stay, we have to belong. T, we have to belong. Verb with the complete pronunciation. Again, may, we have to belong. Me priyaha. ठीक है? ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे भक्तियोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः। ओम श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। हरये नमः। हरये नमः। हरये नमः। Chalo, we'll take chapter number 15 immediately and then we will have the prarthana. Okay. I'll explain it to you how the exam will be conducted. I think the video has have been sent to you. Okay. Let's take that also later on. First, we'll complete this chapter 15 and then we will go ahead with that. Okay, in between actually we can take that. Okay, the exam will be for 3 chapters, right? So you have to tell the name of the chapter for all the 3 chapters, right? So chapter wise, the examiner will ask you chapter 12 first, then 15, and then 16, right? So first 1 mark is there for the name of the chapter, right? So now we have learned chapter 12. The name of the chapter is Bhakti Yoga, right? So the name we have to remember, right? And the first shloka of each chapter, it carries 2 marks, right? Then the chapter will be divided into 3 parts, right? Now here there are 20 shlokas in chapter 12. So the chapter and the first shloka you already recite, right? Then what remains is 19, right? So 6 shlokas. First 6 shlokas, middle 6 shlokas, and last 6 shlokas, right? Out of these 6 shlokas, any 2 shlokas will be asked. So the examiner will give you the first charan, then that particular shloka you have to complete, and then you have to recite the next shloka. Like this, from the first part, middle part, and the last part, these shlokas will be asked to you. So from each chapter, 6 shlokas you have to you have to recite. Okay, 3 shlokas will be asked, 3 charans will be given to you. You have to recite 6 shlokas. Like this for all the chapters, right? So for each shloka, there are 4 marks, right? So when you are reciting 2 shlokas, so there are 8 marks. So 8, 8, and 8. And for the anuswar, visarga, there are 5 marks, right? Then overall, your pronunciation, how you have by hearted it, for that also there are I think 8 marks are there, right? And then total you will be having 100 marks, right? So you have to well prepare for all these chapters. It should not be that yes, I will recite only first 15 shlokas and last part I will not recite, I'll keep for option. It will not be done, because the examiner can ask you from anywhere, right? From first, as I have told you, the entire chapter is divided into 3 parts, and from those parts one charan will be given to you, where first shloka you have to complete and you have to recite the next shloka also. Like this, 6 shlokas from each chapter you are going to recite. Okay, so total 100 marks you will be the total exam will be of 100 marks. Okay, sure. So let's come to the chapter 15. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. श्रीमद्भगवद् गीता अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पञ्चदशो that little nasal sound पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः. Okay, yes, Bhaiya, we will show you the mark sheet also, how the division of the marks has been done. Charan means what? See, you can see this. This is the entire shlok. You can see the commas in between, right? So one where the first comma comes, the first charan ends over there, right? So each shloka is divided into 4 charans, right? So in the exam, the examiner will give you only the first charan. Urdhva, now not the first shlok. First shlok you have to recite. Only the example I am taking. Urdhva moolam shakham. Examiner will give you, and you are going to complete that shloka and the next shloka also. Like that exam will be. Okay. You will be given the training for once you appear for the exam, you fill the form. You will be given the training for how you have to appear for the exam. That video also will be shared with you, so you will get the clear idea about the exam. And don't worry, it is very, very simple exam. Only thing is you have to be very much thorough with the shlokas. That's it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Urdhvamulamadash-shakham. Urdhvamulamadash-shakham. Urdhva, see, U is with the long pronunciation. Okay. Urdhvamulamadash-shakham. Madhash-shakham. Ashwatham. Now, most of the times it is recited as Ashwastham. Sa is not there. It is Ashwatha Vriksha. Okay. Ashwatham Prahuravyayam. Prahuravyayam. Chandansi. Here also, most of the times, Chandansi is recited, but it is wa pronunciation in between, Anunasik wa. Chandansi. Chandansi yasya parnani. Yastau vedasa vedavit. Yastau va nasal sound. Yastau vedasa vedavit. Okay, next shloka bhaiya. Yes, now this shloka was, whatever shlokas we have learned till now, they all were in Anushtupa Chanda. Anushtupa Chanda has got 8 letters in one charan, right? So total 8 fours are 32, right? Letters in entire shloka, right? But then this is Trishtup Chanda, where each charan has got 11 letters, right? So the same tune will not fit over here. So we have to change the tune, right? So let's see. अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके अधश्चोर्ध्वम् अधश्चोर्ध्वम् चोर्ध्वम् cho we have to belong dhvam prasruta, it is sru, srishti wala sru, it is not prasuta, it is sruta, rishi wala ru is there, right? So half curve at the bottom indicates that it is rishi wala ru, that is ru as a vowel. Okay, so prasruta tasya shakha guna pravriddha aghaton na guna pravriddha aghaton vru वृद्धा विषय प्रवालाः अधश्च मूला, mu with a long pronunciation, see, mu, okay, मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि dhini, he has got long e vowel sound, so we have to prolong it. Bandhini Manushya loke. Manushya sha murdanya sha षटकोन वाला sh with y. It should not be manushya loke. Manushya loke. ठीक है? Next look here. न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते. Rupa, see, Ru has got long U vowel sound, so we have to prolong it. Na रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर् न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं suvirudhamulam. See over here, ashwathame, both the letters ash, and va, both the letters have aghat for sh and ta respectively. Ashwathamenam suvirudhamulam asangashastreణ dridhena chitva. Asanga Sanga Shastrena Shastra. Sa ta and slanting line inside ta is for ra. So it is Shastrena Dridhena Dridhena Chitva. Chitva. There are three consonants followed by chi, right? So there will be natural aghat on letter chi. Okay, so one partial ta will go with chi, so it becomes chitva. Okay, chitva. Okay, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Okay, next over here. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyai yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी ततः. See, the visarga sound is fa in the bracket, so we don't have to pronounce it, only the exhalation. Tatah, tatah. Okay, tatah padam tat parimargitavyai tat परिमार्गितव्यै यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः. Na nivartanti, that na we should not keep separate. Okay, we have to take that with the next letter ni, because na is with the complete pronunciation, right? So there should not be any pause between na and ni. So na nivartanti bhuyaha. Wherever in the entire Bhagavad Gita letter bhu comes, we have to prolong it. Okay, bhuyaha tameva chadyam purusham. Puru, both the letters with a short pronunciation. Purusham prapadye, prapadye, yatah pravrittih prasrita purani. Again over here, the visarga sound is fa, so only exhalation. Yatah pravrittih prasrita purani. Okay, next slow. Nirman निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैर्गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्. Just concentrate over here. Nirmana moha. Many of the times in a hurry, nirmana moha is recited. It is na. Narad wala na it is, not ban wala na. Okay, so it is nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. Jita sanga sanga dosha. Adhyatma nitya. A has got aghat. Dhya, there is aghat, but then it is going to be softer. Adhyatma nitya vinivritta vritta kamaha. Dhru will have natural aghat because it is followed by two similar consonants. So vinivritta kamaha. Dvandvair vimuktas. Dvandvai. Okay. Dvandvai. Dva, dva. Okay, both the letters we have, the joint letter we have to recite as it is. Okay, we don't separate them. Dvandvair vimuktas sukha dukkha sanjnair. Sign Jnair. Now here is an anunasik, so it is advised that Jnya has to be pronounced. But then if you pronounce Jnya or Gya, it is not wrong at all. Okay, your marks will not be cut. Okay, Sukha Dukha Sai Jnair, Sukha Dukha Sai Gyair, Sukha Dukha Sai Jnair. All pronunciations are correct. Okay, Gacchantya Mudha, Gacchantya, Chantya, Na Ta Ya. All should be heard clearly. Gacchantya Mudha Padamavyayantat. It is not Padam. It is Padamav Padamavyayantat. Okay, sure. Next slope. Natadbha. Now see, we have to change the tune immediately because from Trishtup Chand we are coming again to the Anushtup Chanda. Okay, so the basic tune it should be fixed. Okay, Natadbhasayate suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Suryo. We have to prolong. Yo also we have to prolong. Suryo na shashanko. Shang. The nasal sound ga. Shashanko na pavakaha. Yadgatva. Yadgat. See, here has got aghat. The also has got aghat. So, yadgatva. Yadgatva na nivartante. Tadhama paramam mama. While reciting this particular charan especially, it should not be Tadhama paramam ma. If you say ma is prolonged, which will be wrong. Okay, so Tadhama paramam mama. Tadhama paramam mama. So dha we have to prolong. Okay. So dha we have to prolong, and then ma paramam we have to take it together. So there should not be any gap or pause between ma and pa. So tadhama paramam mama. Tadhama paramam mama. Mama. It should not be mum. It is mama. Okay. Next slow. ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति ममैवांशो. It should not be vansho. It is vansho. ममैवांशो Jivaloke. Jiva bhutas. Wherever bhu comes, we have to prolong it. Bhutas sanatanaha. Manashti. The visarga sound is sh, which we have to pronounce. Okay. Manashasthani triyani. Ni. Long e vowel sound. So prolong it. Shasthani driyani. Prakritisthani karshati. Now at ni the charan ends, but it is followed by the next charan is followed by pra. That is a joint letter. So to remember that there is aghat, we have to take the slight pronunciation of next partial letter. That is pa on ani. So it will be nip, nip. Manashasthani driyani prakritisthani karshati. ठीक है. Sharirai, Rirai. Now see Sharir. Now, usually when we say in normal language, it is Sharir. But then here it is Sharir. Re we have to prolong. Okay. Sharirai yada vapnoti. Yada. Complete pronunciation. Yad vapnoti. Yada. Yada vapnoti. Yachapyakramati shvaraha. Yacha, cha we have to prolong, but pikra should be taken quickly because pu has got short u vowel sound and then ta, ka and ra. together. So that there should not be any gap in between, right? So it is pytkra. Kra we have to prolong. Yacha pytkramati Gruhitvaitani. Usually over here, most of you, most of the participants, they make mistake. Gruhitvaitani, Gruhitvaitani. So should not be Gruhitvaitani. Should be Gruhi, Gruhi, not Gruhi. Gruhi, he long. Gruhitvaitani Sanyati. Here over here, the Anuswar sound is here. So it is Sanyati. Vayurgandhani Vashayat. This charan is simple. Chalo, go ahead. Let's go ahead with it. Shrotrain chakshusparshanai cha rasanang ghranameva cha adhisthaya manashchayam vishayanupasevate. Shro, here in this particular shloka especially, we have to be little alert with the anunasics, right? So everywhere the anunasik is different because it depends upon the following letter, right? So Shrotrain chakshus sparshanai cha nain cha rasanang ghranameva cha ga ya. The nasal sounds are these, right? So the sound should be heard through nose only. Okay, so Shrotrain Chakshusparshanai cha Rasanang Ghranameva cha Adhisthaya Manashchayam Vishayanupasevate. Okay. Utkramantam sthitam vapi भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः. Over here, bhuinjano, bhuin, that nya sound has got aghat on bhu. So it is bhuinjano. Ja we have to prolong, and then na has got anunasik as wa. So wa and va, right? So these two sounds should be heard with a separate sounds, right? So see this. These two letters should be heard with two different sounds. Wa, wa, right? Bhuinjanau va gunanvitam. Vimudha, mudha, mulong. Vimudha nadu pashyanti. Shyanti should not be pashanti. It is pashyanti. Pashyanti jnana. Now this T has got aghat. So Tijnana, Tigyana, Tijnana, all sounds are correct. Okay. Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. Chakshushaha. Ksha, ksha. Okay. So these two sounds again should be heard clearly. Okay. Chakshushaha. Okay. Next look, please, Daya. यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः. See the second charan. Pashyantyatma, ntyatma, na, ta, ya. These three letters should be heard clearly. So Pashyantyaatmanyavasthitam. If we give aghat, then immediately we can recite the next joint letter. Okay. Pashyantyaatmanyavasthitam. Yatantopyakrita. Yatanto. Tanto. Pyakrutat. Most of the times over here, the aghat is given on pya, which is wrong. So Pyakruta will not be correct because kru is not a joint letter. So we cannot give aghat on the previous letter. So in a simple way, we have to say Pyakruta, Pyakrutatmano, Nainam Pashyantya Chetasaha. Just we have to go letter wise so we can remember each and every letter and it becomes easier also for us to pronounce that particular word easy. Okay, so नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट श्लोक भैया. यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्. Simple श्लोक it is, I think. Yadaditya, aghat on D for partial, the ya should be heard clearly. Gatan tejo, tejo, both the letters we have to belong. Jagadbha, gadbha, aghat on G for partial, the. Jagadbha sayate khilam. Yachandramasi, yachandramasi, both the ch should be heard. Yachandramasi, yacchagnau, g, n and au, gnau, ठीक है. Tattejo, see, ta is followed by two tas. One is half, one is complete. So half ta will go with previous ta. So it will be tattejo, ठीक है. Tattejo viddhi mamakam. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट श्लोक भैया. गामाविश्य च भूतानि विश्य विश्य. Okay, so wherever in the joint letter ya comes, right, we have to be little alert because most of the times ya is left out, right. We forget to recite that ya many of the times, right. So we have to be little alert over there. So गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा. म्यः, म्यः complete pronunciation. म्यः मोजसा. पुष्णामि, पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वास्. Dhis, dhi we have to prolong, sarva we have to prolong, and then we have to take the visarga sound, partial sa. पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वास् सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः. भूत्वा should not be bhutva. भूत्वा रसात्मकः. Okay, wherever this word bhutani comes, we have to be always bhu long, ta long, ni short. Sarvani, sa complete, va long, ni long. Karmani, ka complete, ma long, ni long. Very typical word these are. Bhutani, Sarvani, Karmani. And many a times they have come in the entire Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So, Bhu, we have to prolong. Chalo, next slow. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninan Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktah Pachamyanyam Chaturvidham Samayuktah. Yuktah, only the exhalation. Yuktah Pachamyannai, Pachamyannai Chaturvidham. Myannai, both the nas should be heard. So half na will go with mya. So myannai. Okay. Pachamyannai Chaturvidham. Okay. Next row. Sarvas, again the Trishtup chant, so we have to change the tune. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto mattas smritirjnanam pohanaicha vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta krudveda videva chaham. Sarvasya chaham hridhi, as we say in hriday, hridhi sanni vishto mattas, mattas, ma will have natural aghat, so half ta will go with ma. Mattas smritir, smritir jnanam, it is not jnanam, it is na and ma with the complete pronunciation. So jna we have to prolong, na ma complete. Jnanamapohanaicha vedaischa daischa sarvai rahameva vedyo. See the matras. The has got two matras, va has got two matras. So it has to be pronounced as vai. I sound. Okay, so Vedaishcha sarvairahamev vedyo Vedanta krudveda videva chaham. Over here, dve if we prolong krudve, then we can take those four letters quickly. Davideva, Davideva chaham. ठीक है, चलो next श्लोक. Again, Anushtup Chanda. द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. Now over here, mau, au sound should be heard like au, long pronunciation. Dvavimau, it should not be ma, it is द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर क्ष, क्षत्रिय वाला क्षमा वाला क्ष over here, and in between we have shahad wala sh. Okay, so it is क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च. एव च, I have told you, a, wherever a comes, prolong it. एव च. क्षरः, क्षरः, see the visarga sound partial sound. क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि, see again bhutani has come, bhu long, ta long, ni short. Sarvani also is there. क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थो, see ku long u, कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. Uchyate, not uchyate, it is uchyate. Uchyate. Okay, so cha and ya should be heard as a combined letter, one sound. So kutasthoksara uchyate. Okay, next go. Uttamah purushastvanyah paramaatmetyudaritah yo lokatrayamavishya vibhartyavya ishvaraha. Uttamah, over here exhalation only. Purushastvanya, purushastvanya. Sa you take with sh and twa nya. Okay, together. Purushastvanya. Nya. Again, for we are not going to pronounce, only the exhalation. Nya. Paramatme tyu tyu daritaha. Tyu daritaha. Yo lokatrayama. This aghat we have to give, otherwise it will not fit. The next letters will not fit in the tune, right? So it is yo lokatrayama vishya vishya vibhartyavya. Bhar, that bha should come with partial ra sound. Vibhartyavya, tya will have aghat for va. Tyavyaya Ishvaraha. Should not be Ishvaraha. It is Ishvaraha. Okay, next over here. Yasmat ksharamati-toham. Yasmat. Partial ta. Till partial ta we have to recite. Yasmat ksharamati-toham. Akshara-dapi chot Tamaha atosmi loke vede chap chap, right? The charan ends over there, but the next letter is joint letter. So to remember that there is aghat, we have to take the partial sound of the joint letter. So it is pa over here. So chap it will be, but it should not be chap. That pa should be very slight sound. Okay. Atosmi loke vede chap. Prathitah Purushottamah. Okay, next slow. Yo mamevamasambudho janati purushottamam sasarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Yo mame, all three letters are with the long pronunciation. Vama, complete pronunciation. Sammudho, mudho, long pronunciation. So, yo mami vama sammudho janati, na jana long, t short, janati purushottamam, purushottamam, tamam, that joint letter should be heard. Okay, shottamam. Sasarvavid bhajati mam. Wherever this mam, man letter comes, ma we have to prolong, and then the anunasik partial ma, na, whatever is there, we have to take. Okay, so sasarvavid bhajati mam. Sarva bhavena bharata. Bharat ne. Bharata. Complete pronunciation for r and ta. Okay, last slok for this chapter. Iti guhyatamam shastram. Iti, both have with a short pronunciation. Iti guhya, it's called hakar. Okay, guhyatamam shastram. Ida muktam maya nagha. Ida, again, with a short pronunciation, the complete, muktam, aghat on mu for partial ka. Ida muktam maya nagha. Etad buddhva, etad, the is half. Okay, buddhva, again the is half, va complete. So, etad buddhva buddhiman syat, man syat. Krita krityascha bharata. Krita krityascha. How do we say Krishna? Kru. Same kru we have to use over here. Krita krityascha bharata. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayai Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Haraye Namaha. Haraye Namaha. Haraye Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes. You are going to share the mark sheet, Bhaiya? Okay, anybody has got any doubt, they can just raise their hands. And if anybody is ready for the demo, they can also. Yes, Akshara Didi, you can unmute yourself if you can. And please on your videos also. Ramani Didi and Jayashree Didi. If you can unmute yourself, please unmute. I think Bhaiya is sharing the mark sheet. Okay, chalo. See the mark sheet, you can see 12th, 15th and 16th adhyayas, right? The first row is for the name of the chapter, right? So the name of the chapter, you will get one. Ek anka is written over there, right? So one anka for telling the name of the chapter. So 12th chapter we have learned as Bhakti Yoga. 15th chapter we have learned as Purushottama Yoga, right? So that is compulsory question. Then second, all are compulsory, of course, question. But then it is, these marks are in your hands, right? You just have to remember the name of the chapter, okay? And the second one, the first slok of each chapter, right? So there are 2 marks. It carries 2 marks. Adhyay ka pehla shlok, right? So it carries 2 marks. So 12th chapter first shlok and 15th chapter first shlok, 16th chapter first shlok. You will get 2 marks, right? Then, as I have told you, the entire chapter is divided into 3 parts, and from each part, first charan will be asked to you. Then you have to complete that shloka, and the next shloka you have to recite. If you do this, then you will get 8 marks, right? So arambha ke koi 2 shlok, that means first part, any 2 shloks from first part, you will get 8 marks. Any 2 shlokas from middle part, you will get 8 marks. And any 2 shlokas from the last part, you will get 8 marks. And 5 marks are for anuswar, visarga, and the clarity of your sound. right? So Shuddhata, right? How correctly you are pronouncing the shloka, right? So for that, 5 marks are allotted, right? Apart from that, 4 marks are for perfect uchcharan, for tune, and also clarity. Okay, so 4 marks are given. Overall marks are given for clarity, uchcharan, pronunciation, and the lay, that is the tune. Okay, so you cannot recite the shloka evam satata yuktaye bhakta swam paryupasate. You cannot read the shloka. You have to give some tune, any tune you give, but it has to be in tune, right? So there are also marks for that, and this way total comes to 100 marks, right? So that's it. So if you are thorough with the entire chapter, then you need not worry about the marks. You just go on. The examiner will give you marks. Don't worry. Okay. Check. So now you can raise your hands if there is any query. Thank you, Bhaiya. Yes. Those who have any doubt, want to ask something. Akshara Didi, please unmute yourself. Bhaiya, just unmute Akshara Didi. Kailash Bhaiya, just unmute Akshara Didi.
What Didi?
Akshara Didi.
And Akshara Didi has not started her video. Let us start the video.
Akshara Didi, please start your video. You can unmute Ramani Didi by that time.
Ramani Didi, please get unmute yourself.
Yes, Ramani Didi.
I'm unable to unmute. Yes. I just wanted Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai
I
Shri
just
Krishna.
wanted to know whether we have to we can look into the book and recite, or without.
No. You have to by heart. You have to by heart the shlokas. You have to by heart the
Okay.
shlokas.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Akshara Didi.
Ma'am, 18th shloka, third charana.
18th shloka, third charan of which chapter?
Third charana.
Which chapter? 15, 12.
Third. 15th
Yes.
adhyay.
15th chapter. Third shloka.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is that? Just a minute. Okay. Narupamasyeha
Ma'am,
tathopalabhyate.
18th shloka.
18th.
Yes, ma'am. Third charana.
Yes. Third charan. Atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah. That aghat on cha has to be taken to remember that there is aghat. Otherwise, what happens when we recite in one go, right? There are chances that we may miss that aghat, right? So to remember that there is aghat, we just have to take the slight pronunciation of pa over there. So atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah. Okay?
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Rajalakshmi Didi, just on your video. Kanchan Didi. Yes, Kanchan Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
While reciting the first shloka, have we to tell the Avtaranika also?
No need. Directly you can start. From Arjuna Vacha, from Bhagavanu Vacha, you can start. No problem. No need of.
And Didi, please tell the Adhyay 15th, shloka number 7, third charan, Nindriyani.
Okay.
Manashashtani Nindriyani.
Yeah. Want me to read entire or only third charan? Yes. Okay.
Only third charan. Please.
Okay. Manashasthani indriyani. Manashasthani indriyani. There partial sh comes, then complete sh, And then again partial sh with tha. So manashasthani driyani. Got it, Didi?
Indriyani.
Correct. Ni we have to
Okay.
prolong because it is with long E vowel sound, isn't it?
Manashasthani nindriyani.
Yes. Nindriyani. Nindriyani. Okay.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes. Yes, please on your videos, Sudha Didi. Anand Bhaiya. Who is this? Sheshamitran. Bhaiya. Okay, Bhaiya Didi. Rajalakshmi Didi.
K. Jayashree Didi.
हाँ Rajalakshmi Didi. Please unmute. They can unmute themselves, Bhaiya, or you have to.
They can unmute themselves.
Okay.
हाँ.
Jai Shri
Yeah.
Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Didi, it was a wonderful class, and we really thank you very much for the very, very clear voice and clear pronunciation. It was very audible, and we got all the points. I just wanted to check whether we have to close our eyes and then chant.
Yes, you have to remove your specs. These earphones are not allowed at all, and throughout the exam you have to keep your eyes closed
Okay, okay.
throughout the exam. Okay.
We will be only hearing the examiner asking us. That's
Yes.
we can't look at the examiner. Okay.
No.
Thank you, Didi.
It will be very simple. Don't worry, Didi. It will be very simple.
Okay, only
You
thing
can
is,
get ready with.
only thing is we have to remember the sequence of slokas.
Yes. Of course.
That is by hearting is a very good job,
And
very
keep
great job.
reciting. Keep on reciting. One
How
day
long?
will come that you only will not know that you have recited. You have by hearted.
Yeah, that is true. First, this 12th chapter I have completed almost the whole chapter. 5th.
Great.
12th.
Very nice. Perfect.
But still I am, in between I forget. I have to
Don't
practice.
remove that from your mind that I am forgetting. Remove that from your mind.
Okay, thank
I
you.
have prepared. I have learned. You keep on telling yourself this. Give these affirmations only.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
दीदी
Yes.
शेषा मित्रन जी.
आप सुन रही हो क्या?
हाँ राजलक्ष्मी दीदी. Yes.
हाँ दीदी, सपोज वो लोग फर्स्ट चरण बोलने से स्टार्टिंग, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 12th चैप्टर में, ठीक है, फर्स्ट चरण बोलने से आई हैव टू टेल बोथ द श्लोकास टुगेदर, फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड.
Yes.
What time is there?
वो लोग
बोलने से भी, सपोज फर्स्ट आपने बोला 3 मतलब 6 करके, राइट? मतलब 8 2 नहीं 6 करके 3 बार बोला है ना, 6 2 6 3 18, ठीक है? ठीक है ना? हाँ, हमको एक डाउट है, जैसा सेकंड मतलब फर्स्ट 12th चैप्टर में सपोज फर्स्ट शुरू करते हैं, फर्स्ट वन, मतलब फर्स्ट चरण बोलने से
सपोज फर्स्ट श्लोक you will recite. Okay, first श्लोक you will recite. एवं सतत युक्ताय you will recite. Okay. Now then from first 6 shlokas I'll be telling you any one charan. Okay, suppose I tell you ye tvaksharam nirdesham. Now you have to repeat ye tvaksharam nirdesham avyaktam paryupasate. You have to continue that shlok and you have to tell me recite the next shlok also.
Together. Then, the next one I have to tell immediately, right?
Immediately. Okay. Then once you recite that, then the examiner will ask you from the middle part of it. Middle part, first charan. Any charan.
First charan बोलेंगे वो लोग, है ना?
हाँ, सिर्फ first charan बोलेंगे. You have to complete that shlok and you have to recite the next immediate.
One more sloka. So the very next one also I should tell, right?
Yes.
Okay, I had that doubt only. Okay. Thank you.
Namaste ji.
Go ahead.
Hello. My grandson is learning 12 and 15th chapter. He is now learning 16th chapter also. he wants to tell some slogas with you.
Okay.
Can you tell the number of the sloga? He will tell.
From 15th chapter?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
Yes. Nirmana mohajita sanga dosha. Say.
Nirmana moga.
Excellent. Beautiful. Very nice, beta. Perfect.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Anand Didi.
Thank you, madam.
Didi,
Thank
can
you
you
so
give
much,
us
all
some?
the
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Didi, please give us some, or rather, I will say for myself, because this child who just recited shames me completely and baffles me completely with my age. But please give us some tips, because it's honestly a tongue twister. You try to memorize, you learn the pronunciations, you miss out on. It's like a jungle that you are in. How can you demystify this for us in simplistic words in terms of learning? Is there a time that we sit? Is there an hour that we recite? How can you simplify the learning process, the memorization process?
Everything matters, Bhaiya. The time that you select, or your mental condition, right? The environment around you, everything matters. But then if we decide, right, our mind is we are very powerful actually, right? We can transform ourselves.
Overcome these obstacles.
Yes. Yes. So that Dridha Nishchay we say, na, that has to be there.
And that I apply
have
everything
to do
on
it.
my
I
own.
want to do this. I want to do this. I have to do this. Then you can easily do it, right? If you say that this is difficult, then it is going to be difficult only, right? But see, you are in L2 now, Bhaiya?
G, in L2.
Yes. Now see, when you have joined Gita Parivar, this L1, that time you may not be knowing the shloka, you may not be knowing the pronunciation, but now after reciting, repeating the shlokas, now you are familiar with those words, those verses, those shlokas, and now pronunciations, and now you are finding it easier, isn't it? So it is like that. So when the child goes to school, the child doesn't know ABCD. But then when the child comes to junior KG, child learns it, isn't it? So it is like that. We are going in a little higher, very slowly we are going in higher standards, like that it is. So once you are familiar with the shlokas, or maybe the words, your tongue has to get the practice of those words, and for that you have to repeat those shlokas again and again. You have to listen to those shlokas again and again, right? So that practice makes man perfect, we say, na? So it is like that.
Thank you,
so
Didi.
as and how you practice, you will find it easier and easier. Okay, so you allot some time to yourself, that yes, from this to this time, I'm going to sit and I'm going to chant these shlokas. I'm going to recite these shlokas. You will get through it. And you, I think you have a little fear of reciting or something like that. So
Please unmute Anand.
Sorry. My it's just that I will remember it at a certain point in time, but a couple of hours later, if I'm going to revisit it, maybe I might find it a little difficult. If I will get Charan 1, I might forget Charan 4. If I get Charan 3, I might forget Charan 2. So it's a maze, you know. which baffles me sometimes, you know. So I just wanted to see if there is a process that we can, you can give us a tip, a simple tip, you know. I'll try and put that into practice at my end.
See, how I do is like, I take one shloka, right?
Okay.
So first charan I recite 5 times, second charan I recite 5 times, right? And then entire line I recite again 5 times. I repeat 5
Okay.
times. Then I go
Okay.
to third charan, I go to fourth charan, 5 times, again entire line 5 times. So
Okay.
almost 10 to 15, 20 times I recite the entire thing, right?
Okay.
And then the whole slok. Then the
Okay.
whole slok.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
what I do. Like, so we have,
No,
I
each
don't
one
know.
will have their own
Each
practice,
one
but we
has their
want your
own way
wisdom
of,
tips over here to see, because
yes.
you all have mastered it, and if we can
No,
learn
not
even
at all, not at all.
a
Riya, not at
percentage
all.
of it, I think we would have been achieving quite a
not
lot.
at all, not at all. So only repetition is the only way for that.
Acha, got
Now
it.
see,
Got it.
even if you recite the entire chapter and for next 8 days you don't recite anything, you tend to forget everything goes
Got
off.
it.
So even after repeating, after by hearting, you have to continue reciting it.
On it.
Then only you there are chances of remembering the entire chapter again, right? This happens with me. If 8 days, if I don't say anything, it has happened before. So 8 days I didn't say anything and I forgot entire chapter. So again I have to do the same process. So that happens. So
It's
so
just
we have to
continue the
keep on
practice.
reciting. Keep on reciting.
Okay.
That is the
Okay.
only way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Krishna.
Yes.
हाँ उमा दीदी, ये उमा दीदी बोलिए.
Yes, Umani.
Yes, ma'am. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna.
I want to demo, ma'am.
मीनू
Okay.
झा दीदी आपका वीडियो ऑन करिए. मैं 2 बार में रिक्वेस्ट किया है. मीनू झा.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. और ये आईफोन कौन है, नाम लिखिए, पता नहीं चलता है. ठीक है, go ahead. उमा दीदी go ahead.
Uma Didi,
Yes.
which chapter you want to give demo for?
12th chapter.
12th chapter. Okay. Chal. Ask you. Athaitadapya shaktosi.
अतैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योऽहमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मबलत्याहं ततः कुरु यदात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानाद्-ध्यानविशिष्यते सर्वकर्मबलत्याहं
Dhyanat karma.
ध्यानात् कर्मबलत्याहं त्यागाच्चान्तिरनन्तरम्.
Excellent. Very nice. Are you appearing for Jijnasu exam this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, congratulations. Very good. All the best.
Thank you.
All the best. You recited very well. Very good.
चंद्रिका दीदी.
Yeah, Didi, Didi, my question is that even though I have memorized and I'm thorough, but still during the examination, if we get blank, does the examiner give us
Yes.
some time to just think?
Yes. You can repeat. We give time. The examiners give you time to recollect the shloka, or you can just repeat the shloka so that you can recollect, right?
Yeah.
So you can repeat the shloka. That much time is given. Don't worry.
So the marks will not be curtailed for that.
No.
Yeah.
If you take time, the marks will not cut. If you say something wrong, then marks will cut.
Okay. Thank you, Didi.
Yes.
चंद्रशेखर जी. अनम्यूट हो जाइए. अपने को अनम्यूट करिए. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Madam, can I practice for this one? Practice first, 12th chapter, first quarter.
First part only.
For the
Okay.
first part, 12th chapter, first part.
Only first part means what? No, you have to recite, you have to learn the entire chapter. Then only you
Okay,
can
okay,
give the
okay,
name.
okay, ma'am. You can ask 12th chapter, ma'am.
Okay. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti.
यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति सर्वारंभ
No,
परित्यागी
no.
यो
Shubha,
न
Shubha.
हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे
Bhaktimanyas.
भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः
Na. Bhaktimanyas same priyaha.
Some confusion it is happening. Practice is required. Practice is required.
Little practice is required.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you will get
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yes, okay. Next, Priya. Who is there?
मीनू झा, आपको अनम्यूट करिए। मीनू दीदी अनम्यूट करिए। हाँ, go ahead.
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
दीदी एक बार ये एग्जाम जो होगा वो हिंदी में समझा दीजिए कि क्या ये तीनों अध्याय का एक एक ही श्लोक पूछा जाएगा क्या?
एक एक
ही श्लोक पूछा जाएगा ये परीक्षा में?
नहीं। इसमें आपको पूरा जो अध्याय है ना उसको 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड करेंगे। उसमें फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है उसमें से एक श्लोक, मतलब 2 श्लोक बोलने हैं आपको, मिडिल पार्ट में 2 श्लोक बोलने हैं और एंड पार्ट में 2 श्लोक बोलने हैं। ऐसे हर एक अध्याय के 6 श्लोक आपको बोलने पड़ेंगे।
अच्छा, फर्स्ट, मिडिल और लास्ट के।
हाँ,
ऐसे करके। इसमें तो मैम कहीं से फिर पूछा जाएगा, मिडिल वाले में तो कहीं से पूछ देंगे, उसमें तो पूरा कंफर्म होना चाहिए तीनों अध्याय का। 15, 12
पूरा बढ़िया से आपको बाय होना चाहिए। अच्छे से तैयारी कीजिए, अपने आप परीक्षा में
कोई हेल्प नहीं,
बिल्कुल अच्छे
उसमें
मार्क्स
हेल्प
मिलेंगे।
मिलती है क्या?
हेल्प मतलब अगर क्या होता है, 1-2 बार एग्जामिनर हेल्प करेंगे, ठीक है, लेकिन बार बार अगर आपको हेल्प करनी पड़ेगी तो आपके मार्क्स कटेंगे। तो उससे अच्छा बार बार हेल्प लेने से अच्छा है आप अच्छे से तैयारी करके एग्जाम दो ना, है ना।
कितने दिन से सोच रही मैम, 3rd level में आ गई हूँ, बट हो नहीं रहा। जैसे आगे डेट करती हूँ फिर पीछे भूल जा रही हूँ।
नहीं, करते रहिए, हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा। करते रहिए, बाय हार्ट करते रहिए। डोंट वरी।
ठीक है, ओके।
यस,
आप लोगों की।
गीतांजलि दीदी पूछिए।
हाँ दीदी,
सुधा दीदी।
आईफोन कौन है आप दीदी, आप बोलिए।
आईफोन।
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
यस।
मेरा सवाल है कि ये मैंने कहीं पे पढ़ा था कि रीड करनी है आंख बंद करके, तो ये अलग है जिज्ञासु। एक मतलब 3 चैप्टर का एग्जाम आंख बंद करके आपको रिकॉर्डिंग भेजनी है
ना।
और ये वाला
आंख बंद
ओरल
करके
है।
आपको बाय हार्ट ही करनी है, आपको बुक देख के नहीं करनी है।
नहीं, बुक देख के नहीं। आई थॉट, आई डोंट नो, मैंने कहीं पर पढ़ा या क्या है कि आंख बंद करके बिना बुक देखे आपको रिकॉर्ड करके रिकॉर्डिंग भेजनी है।
नहीं, रिकॉर्ड नहीं करना है।
अच्छा, रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं भेजनी, तो आमने सामने।
हाँ, बैठ के एग्जाम।
ओके, अच्छा। और जो चैप्टर का नाम आपने बताया, तो मेरी समझ में चैप्टर जो 12वां अध्याय है उसका भक्ति योग है, और जो 5 का ज्ञान योग है।
नहीं, पुरुषोत्तम योग है वो।
अच्छा, पुरुषोत्तम योग है, तो पता नहीं somehow I have ज्ञान योग। अच्छा, तो
वो जो नाम अध्याय का नाम जो रहता है ना वो पुष्पिका में रहता है, तो वो आपको वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा। पुरुषोत्तम योग।
हाँ, यू आर राइट। ओके, यस, ओके, दैट मेक्स सेंस। अगर मैं एक श्लोक जस्ट ऐसे डेमो की तरह बोलूं तो चलेगा क्या? जस्ट एक श्लोक किसी उसका, नहीं? आप कहेंगे कभी फर्स्ट श्लोक अगर मैं बोलूं।
अरे उनका नेट का इशू होता है।
हाँ, ठीक है। गीतांजलि दीदी, आपका वीडियो ऑन कीजिए।
जया दीदी और गीतांजलि दीदी वीडियो ऑन करिए प्लीज।
वीडियो ऑन कीजिए एंड अनम्यूट कीजिए।
सबके वीडियो ऑन करने के बाद सिवा मैं स्पॉटलाइट नहीं कर सकता हूँ।
हाँ, Yes, Gitanjali Didi, unmute yourself.
एक मिनट, आवाज ही नहीं।
हाँ गीतांजलि दीदी, अनम्यूट हो जाइए।
जया दीदी अनम्यूट हो जाइए।
हाँ, अभी हो गया, अभी हो गया।
हाँ,
थैंक
yes,
यू, थैंक यू।
yes,
जय
yes.
श्री कृष्णा जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
मुझे एक्चुअली 2 डाउट्स है मैम। वन इज आप 12th 15th 16th अलग अलग पूछेंगे या कंबाइंड पूछते हैं? मतलब
कंबाइंड नहीं पूछेंगे, एक चैप्टर के बाद दूसरा चैप्टर ले लेंगे, पहला 12वां लेंगे, देन 15, देन 16।
ओके ओके।
ऐसे नहीं करेंगे, एक 12वें का एक 16वें का, ऐसे नहीं करेंगे। वन चैप्टर विल टेक एट अ टाइम। या
ओके। अनदर क्वेश्चन, जो आप मतलब मैं एग्जाम का ट्राई कर रही थी, तो वहां देखा है नाम, नेम ऑफ द चैप्टर विल यू आस्क, व्हेन विल यू आस्क दैट नेम ऑफ द चैप्टर? लाइक पुष्पिका में होता है वो नेम ऑफ द चैप्टर।
हाँ हाँ।
But
name of the chapter will be asked as a first question. First question will be name of the chapter. Second question will be the first shloka that you have to recite, and then third, fourth, and fifth question will be the charans will be asked, and you have to complete those shlokas.
Okay. Can I give the demo of 12th and 15th if possible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Could you please ask so that I'll close my?
Yes, yes. Adveshta sarvabhutanam.
Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna cha. Nirmamo nirahankara samadukha sukakshami.
Next look.
Santushta satatan yogi yatatma dhrudha nishchayaha mayyarpita mano buddhir yomad bhakta same priyaha.
बहुत बढ़िया दीदी, बहुत अच्छा श्लोक।
लेकिन मैम वन जस्ट स्मॉल डाउट, in between, shall I do it myself inside and put it outside, or whether?
Yes, you can repeat if you want. If you don't recollect the particular line or word, you can repeat the previous lines or shloka, whatever you can repeat, no problem. Yada dityagatam tejo.
यदा, दोबारा बोलिए मैम।
यदा दित्यगतं तेजो।
यदा हित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा उष्णामि चौषधी सर्वा
सोमो
भूत्वा रसात्मकः.
Very good, very nice. Only that sarvas should be recited, that visarga sound also, the anunasics, don't miss those.
Okay, I'll correct.
Perfect, very nice, all the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay, done bhaiya.
Sudha Rani.
Yes, Sudha.
Please unmute yourself.
Sudha Didi, where is she?
अनम्यूट हो जाइए दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्णा दीदी।
In 15th chapter, 20th sloka, in first charana, iti guhya, how to pronounce?
Correct. Guhya, correct.
Guhya.
Correct.
Jaya didi, unmute yourself.
जय श्री कृष्ण। जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी। Yes, Didi. You want to give demo?
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जय
बस
श्री
यही
कृष्ण।
पूछना था, आप लोग जो भी चरण बोले ना, जैसे
हाँ।
आप लोग एक चरण बोलेंगे तो हम लोग को वो बाकी 3 चरण बोलना है या उसके पीछे बाद में एक और श्लोका भी बोलना है?
हाँ, वो मैं जो चरण बोलेंगे वो चरण बोल के आपको श्लोक पूरा करना है।
हाँ, जैसे 12th चैप्टर का फर्स्ट वाला लेते हैं अगर, हाँ,
हाँ।
एवं एवं
नहीं, वो
सततै।
पहला no. First shloka you have to recite. There are marks for first shloka. First shloka onwards, the examiner will ask. First shloka, the examiner will not ask you. You have to recite that. First
Any one
shloka
of
of
those.
every chapter. For all the
No.
chapters, for all 3 chapters, you have to recite that first shloka. Okay. From second shloka onwards, the any of the shlokas, the examiner will ask. Suppose examiner asks you, Shariram yadavapnoti. Okay. So आपको शरीरम यदवापनोति रिपीट करके आगे का श्लोक बोलना है। ऐसे नहीं कि शरीरम यदवापनोति छोड़ दिया, यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरा। नो, you have to repeat that first charan and continue the entire श्लोक and the next श्लोक you have to recite.
मीन्स जैसे हम लोग अभी एग्जाम में आएंगे, मेरा टर्न आएगा, तो एग्जामिनर विल आस्क अस टू recite any first श्लोक of all the 3 chapters.
See, chapter 12 लेंगे पहला, उसमें पहला आपको उसका नाम पूछेंगे, बाद में the examiner will ask you to recite the first shloka of that chapter, and then he will or she will continue with the remaining chapters.
Okay, तो फर्स्ट श्लोका बोलेंगे वो हम लोग को बोलना है पहले, वही
बोलना ही है आपको।
ओके। उसके बाद जो वो बोलेंगे चरण, उसका वो पूरा कंटिन्यू करके उसके बाद एक और श्लोका भी बोलना पड़ेगा।
यस।
ओके। वही डाउट था मेरे को। ठीक है, जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
Didi, there will be Hanuman Chalisa after our prayer.
Yes. Okay.
All advice how to.
First we'll take the prayer. First we'll take the prayer, bhaiya, and then Hanuman Chalisa.
You will take the prayer and then I will take the video.
Okay. योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी, बरनउँ रघुवर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूता तुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरन विराज सुवेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस वदन तुमरो जस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संभारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता सवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महा सुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।
चलो, थैंक यू सो मच भैया। जय श्री कृष्णा।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
जय श्री कृष्णा टू एवरीवन। सबको ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द एग्जाम। यस अक्षरा दीदी, वांट टू आस्क समथिंग? भैया अक्षरा दीदी को अनम्यूट कीजिए।
जय श्री कृष्ण मैम।
यस
मैम, in Yogesham we want to tell second time Shri or not?
No, it depends. Some people they say Shri, some people they don't say. It depends. It doesn't make any difference. It's up to you.
We want to tell or not?
It's up to you. It's up to you, beta.
Okay ma'am. Okay.
It differs. Like some people they say, some people they don't say. Like it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Jayashree Didi.
Jai Sri Krishna Didi, I have one more doubt. You said we will be asked about the first sloka to chant. Then should we say, suppose 12th chapter, Arjuna Uvacha, like that?
It doesn't carry any mark. If you say that Arjuna Vacha, Bhagavanu Vacha, it's okay. Even if you don't say, it doesn't make it.
Okay, okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
చాలా ఏంటి ఇది